Hi guys, how are you doing? Okay, today the market is really doing well, and which is a good respite after this huge sell-off, and after this Adani bribery charges, which has been come in news only on the 21st of November. Okay, so everyone was expecting the market will further fall now today, but market has shown resilience and we are a bit up today. Okay, so now in such a market, I said that I'll come up with I'll give you some stocks or something which you can look at, which you can keep on your radar, and which are actually on my radar. And also, talk to your advisor before investing in them. But apart from that, if you're wondering that because the market has come down like this after a very long time, actually after COVID, it has not seen such a big fall, a big correction. So it is a good opportunity for anyone who's looking into entering the market, allotting some fresh money, or adding to their mutual fund profiles, or buying stocks. This is an excellent opportunity because the market was just going higher and higher and higher. Okay, so according to me, this is a good opportunity to buy. Okay, today actually the market is a little up. So what I'm trying to say is that these dips are good, they are healthy. This correction was needed. There was a lot of froth, especially in the mid caps and in the small caps. That has been kind of now stabilized. So, but cherry picking is indeed needed. You need to buy good companies, companies which have good fundamentals, companies which have good balance sheets, companies which have good order books, companies which have good guidance, and of course the management. The management is very, very important. You have to look at the management. A good manager, can a good management can even bring out the best in the worst of the times. And of course, if there's a bad management, things can go wrong like nothing else. Okay, so what, I've just made some pointers which I would like to say address some of the questions which you have in your mind, because it's like been 2 3 months now the markets are going down, and of course the FIIs have kind of pulled a lot of money out of the Indian market. So this time is time to start cherry picking. This I've already said. DII's flows have counterbalance the FII flows, outflows. So DIIs का balancing act अभी भी चल रहा है, and these FIIs will come back. But at that time again the market would become expensive. Earlier it was like that, China is coming back to life or something like that. Because of that, the FIIs pulled out the money. Now it is like, oh, let's go to US after this Trump win. Okay, so these are the reasons why FIIs are pulling out, and of course the earnings have been weak. They have been on the softer side. 66% of the companies have seen EPS cuts, earning per share cuts. So because of that, jittery, investors are kind of pulling out money. But if you are, as I said, my earlier point of cherry picking the stocks, which have good guidance, which have good management, which have good, the industry in which they are operating is good, you can definitely pick up the stocks. Then in September, some money moved from India to China. I've already said this. See, I am already talking about the pointers. Okay, valuations corrected, and a lot to look at for buying. Actually, there are so many stocks which are, I'll name them, okay, but you have to take your call, because this is only for information purpose. What I've been watching, okay. Then gradually FI flow outflows will come back. Okay, I've already said this. Okay, now rural demand is picking up gradually. Okay, but the urban demand has slowed down. This was majorly seen in the festive season, wherein the festive season actually was shorter. Everything happened in October. So otherwise, this the salary comes in. So suppose if Diwali was in November, so October का salary आया, you bought something. Then November का salary आया, you bought something. Now everything happened in October. So because of that, the festive sales were not as much as what uh, the companies were expecting. Because of that, there was subdued kind of festive sales. But अभी wedding season है, and of course New Year वगैरह है. So probably something to look out for. And the earnings were softer, and also raw material costs and all, they were up. And of course, international um, situations have not been in their best of the shape. Okay, now India has enough money to support this sell-off. Okay, now this is a very significant and important point, wherein as we know that DIIs have been putting in money. So even see, if you notice that despite so much of huge selling by the FIIs, FPIs, FDI has gone out kind of, still the market is only down say around 10%. If otherwise, if you know in if you would have seen this happening say 10 years back, markets would have just crashed like anything. If you look at your portfolio, if you've been investing even for the last 3 years, and if you kind of bought stocks which are long term, then there would have been some correction in your thing, but nothing like oh my god क्या हो गया, ऐसा correction नहीं हुआ होगा. I hope so. If you bought good quality stocks, so if you've been following my videos, you look at them. The stocks which I kind of spoken about in my videos, they are those kind of stocks which are long lasting, durable kind of stocks, because I am an investor, I'm not a trader. So today also I'll talk about some of the stocks which you can look into, and of course there are many, many more. I'll gradually talk about them in my uh, future videos. Okay, I thought I'll make a video. I'll not do a live because it's like you can replay, and I'll put some subtitles also in this. You can, without listening also, you can kind of think. Okay, so the important good stocks are, and these are not recommendations. These are stocks on my radar. They've been doing well even in this huge fall, and they'll continue to do well. And there is good reason behind them to tide over this you know major fall. And of course, the market will rise. Okay, it will rise again. So instead of thinking, oh, now I should buy something, it's better when you use the dip. Okay, so these are many names are kind of heard of in my earlier videos. Torrent Power, Britannia, SPI, RIL, which is Reliance, Trent, Varun Beverages, Amara Raja, M&M, Airtel, IIFL, Vari Energies has been doing really well. Even by there's a it was just eroding. Okay, the stock was just eroding, and I was actually feeling, I should not say happy, but the stocks which are kind of hit unbought territory, sorry, overweight kind of territory. The stocks which have hit the roof, I was very happy to see them coming down to the Mama Earth. Okay, Mama Earth has not done well, so the on the Mother Earth. Okay, so Zomato, Demat, Apollo Tires. Apart from that, new recommendations have come from various brokerages. They've given huge targets. Citi has given a new target for Grasim for 3100. Jeffries has given for Thermex 6100. Um, they've also given Jeffries for Honasa. Also, they've given for 425 new target, even though the quarter 2 is weak. Okay, and the management itself has said that they are not looking at a very uh, bright kind of immediate pickup or something. Despite of that, then Muthoot Finance had a good quarter 2. So equal weight is the call by Morgan Stanley, and the target is 1600. And Hero Moto has a good is finding good favors among those looking for auto stocks. So Nomura has given a new target of 5805. Then Jeffries has also given a call for Hero Moto 5500. Okay, HAL stands out in defense stock. It has a new outperform ranking by CLSA of 4731. Suzlon has a new target of 71. It also saw a huge fall. Those who were not able to buy Suzlon, they can consider if it's not touched this target. Then Indigo has a new target of 4,800. Indian hotels has been favorite among the almost all brokerages. Everyone is recommending Indian hotels because of good tourism. You know, the lift in this tourism sector, and people are traveling now. And of course, yeah, New Year is around the corner, Christmas is around the corner. So at this time of the year, tourism stocks do well generally also, but otherwise also Indian hotels is doing well. Its quarter two was excellent. Okay, then Jefferies has a new target of 900 on Indian hotels, and earlier they gave a target of 785, I guess, and now they have also upped it to 900. TCS among the PAP of stocks of IT stocks has a new target of 4660 by Morgan Stanley. Okay. Then today on 22nd, Morgan Stanley has upped Reliance target, which is now 1662. Okay, and there are some stocks which are buzzing today in this rally of this 22nd of November, which has Zaggle. That stock has always interested me. Today it is up around 5%. So they are I've given you some names which you can kind of look at. Shakti Pumps was up 5%. Shakti Pumps has been doing well for some time. Chennai Petro is up 5% and MRPL is also up 5%. So you can look at some more. I've given you some names. You can think about them if you are wondering what to do in this kind of market. Then you can look at these stocks. Dabur is also has been given a new target of around 540 by some brokerage. Okay, so you can look about these stocks, look at their PE and look at their ROCE, and if you don't know any of these, then you can probably look at their quarter two. And despite of soft quarter few for quarter two or for few of them, you can still look at these stocks. They are actually good stocks. Many of the mutual funds have actually bought in October. They bought RIL, they bought Zomato, they bought SBI, IDFC First Bank. They have bought IDFC. They have sold IDFC First Bank. They have bought IEX. Uh, they have bought in October. This is a mutual fund data. There are many others, but I'll just name a few here. Okay. So these are some of the stocks which you can look at, which you can cherry pick, which you can keep on your radar, and and all these are long-term stocks. I don't talk about short-term trading and short-term stocks. So you can look at these stocks, and if you're wondering what to do and all that. Okay, and if you are planning to park in money, some of them are long-term stocks. Okay, so this is where I end this video, and I look forward to making 2-3 more in December. Okay, so subscribe to the video, share the video, also leave your comments about whatever I'm mentioning here, or if you want to add something and if you want to ask some questions. Adani I'm not talking about today because it's an unfolding story, but this targeting of Adani has been happening for some time. I have never recommended Adani stocks. Somehow I don't feel comfortable with the stocks. But yes, there are some stocks which are in the Adani group, which are okay to invest in because like Adani Ports is there. That's the safest, and I feel among the Adani in the Adani bunch. Okay, somehow I feel that. So let's see what happens in this Adani saga, this part 1, 2, 3, 4, part 4 of Adani saga. So I'll see you again in my next video, and take care, have a great day, and all the best.